inset. What if I just go to here? I'm gonna remove this and just put a square in here for now. And if I go to height, nice. So that means like when we're highlighting it, and this is about the size, but obviously I'm gonna want it to change because it's kind of like if you have a massive screen, I want the game to like be bigger. I don't know if I'm gonna make this much. I should have a little info thing here. That'll like if you display or click it, it'll like give you the exact rules of tic-tac-toe. But I need to finish the styling of these. I feel like I accidentally erased something. It went 0.5. Oh. What if I do... And if I remove... Oh, whoops. I kind of... I don't know how I feel. What if I try this? It's a little more blue. I do like the spacing from the top though. If I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I think I'm gonna have a... So I'm gonna have to build a little like toggle button anyway. For my dyslexic button. Yeah, it is React. Oh, I should have my chat over here. I'm pretty good. I'm pretty good so far. It's kind of sunny, so, you know, what better way to celebrate the sunniness than staying inside all day coding. I like these. Yeah, I only have used React because that was what my one class was in. And I should learn more stuff, but it works pretty well. Okay, so the most important part of coding is just knowing how to use Google and or whatever browser you have. I know a lot of my friends like this is essentially exactly what I need. Can I have these class names just be square, and then if I go to grid container display grid, so this is everything. This is the entire, all of it. So if I have grid, so grid item has, what color is this? This is the opacity, right? This is, what? Padding 20. Is that this part? The one thing I gotta make sure about Astro. The one thing I gotta make sure about here is that I want to make they gotta be squares. Like, I don't know. I mean, everyone's played tic-tac-toe. You don't have like rectangles, but like usually you try to have a pretty square grid. So I gotta make sure that the like proportions of each square element here are the same. Right now I'm like setting it manually, but I want to make it adjustable, so it'll be 33% or 32%, so I can have this border between them. Maybe I do 33% and have the border edge thing. If I gotta... Back in a couple years ago, I would use this one in... I wish you could make these like edges rounded, but I guess you need something even smaller. Yeah, so for right here, it would have to be like... But that's just like getting like just way too detailed to make like the edge essentially look like this instead of like this. That'd just be way too like specific. I don't think it's gonna make that much of a difference. I don't think the grids are also gonna be big enough to really notice it unless you have like a billion by a billion like display. If someone's putting my website on their 4K TV, I think that's more a reflection on them than me. They have a magnifying glass checking each pixel of my website. Okay, so instead of .grid container, this would be in the board.css, and they're called tic-tac-toe board. And then this is the padding for, this is this padding right here. This goes to this. And then I don't want to have a border on each of these elements, I don't think. Well, actually, what? This does actually, so these are just two. Oh, this is gonna be fun. I have to figure out how to have these borders, but not these borders, because I kind of want it to look like the normal tic-tac-toe board. Tic-tac-toe board, where you don't have like the outside outlined. So hopefully this will work. So obviously you don't have like the outer edge like filled in, which so the reason that these lines are thicker is because it's one pixel here, 1 pixel here, and then on this part it's just 1 pixel. So if this is this weird like blue color, I think. I don't know why they have different like styles. Or different like they use the red, green, blue, alpha like call function thing on this part, but then they have just the actual hex number here. I guess maybe it's just showing that you could use either. But hex is only 6, so this is only like 3 bytes. Or no, I mean 6 bits. So it doesn't have the alpha number. I wonder. So if I go here, we could just yeah, because I want to have this edge, and this edge. One way I could do it, which would be very like hard codey kind of way, is I number this one 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and then like on number 1 I would have bottom, border right. On this one I'd have border left, border bottom, border right, border left, border bottom, and then I just do that for all 9, and then that would be having 9 like different class names. So instead of doing square, I would do like square with props. So I would do essentially like number 1, and then in square and go here to that should be 8 and 9. And then if I go to square, I was here. Props. Because I already have this class name, so I could props are unused, but we have props, so I'm just gonna leave it for now. I'm gonna come back to thinking about this in a moment. I want to first set up the grid. Proportions of elements are maintained. CSS. Aspect ratio. do board. And look how much space there is now between them. A lot. So what is the property they have in this? Why don't I F5, see, and then F12. So oh, that's right, that's right. So in board.css, I have it at 60% width, but I have here, where was the maintain aspect ratio page?